What is going on, everybody? Alright, we're back here. Warframe. I'm going to talk about the Vectis. I finally got this thing to level 30. Took a little while. I've been back and forth on mods and how I want to set it up. So, yeah. Well, this is where we're at with it. And let me show you. I'm going to have a video running here. I did a Tower 2 Exterminate in the background. Everything went great except for one time when I got a little too cocky at the end there and tried to push it too far, but overall everything went well. Anyway, so here, the build we're going to talk about before I pull up the video here is going to be the Vectis, and it has a base of 437 damage right now. I've got my fire rate to 1.9, my reload is 0.8. And my critical right now is a 5.6 times 62.5% based off my base damage. Gives me a 2300 and 2300 plus critical damage every time I shoot. So here we go. Get the video started and let's talk about this, shall we? So there's a few things in here that are pretty important to this build. Obviously, charged chamber. There is a different chamber mod, which I do not have, and excuse me, that chamber mod, instead of this being 40%, would give you an 80% increase. It's tough to get, so I don't even know where to get it. Actually, I don't think you can get it. I was one of the events, and if you made the top 100, you got it. So there's a very limited amount of people that have it. Anyway, so we're gonna moving on. Sorry about that. Charge chamber, maxed out, 40% bonus damage on the first shot in the clip. Since the Vectis only has one shot in the clip, it's automatically 40% bonus damage every time you shoot. Okay, so then we've got Serration. Serration is actually one below top rank. It's 13, but it's in a polarity slot, so that brings it down to 7, so it's half of its potential right there. So that's giving me 150% damage. So now I'm at 190% damage, basically. Base damage, which is where I'm getting my 437. On top of that, we're going to add 150% critical chance multiplier, which brings me up to that 62.5% chance to crit every time I shoot. That's the max you can do as far as I know. I know there might be a... No, there is a mod, one of the corrupted mods, which would give you even more, but I don't have that mod, so I imagine not everybody has it either, so I'm just basing it off of more regular common mods. How many point strikes, so 62.5% is the max I can get out of this weapon for critical, which is more than enough, as you can see in the video. A number of times throughout the video I critted over 10,000 for a headshot, so I mean it's insanely overpowered crit wise, and that is because I have Vital Sense at max, 120% crit damage, and the hammer shot, which is a 60% crit damage and a 40% stun. So give me 180% crit damage, obviously. Plus stun is always helpful. So that's how you're seeing some of those massive crits. I mean, most of the time when I do crit, I mean it's got to be 2300 or above. You see a number of times, like I said, I get 10,000 plus, 5,000 plus on the crits. So it all depends upon where you shoot these guys. And just remember that the Vectis' Armor Ignore works great against Grenier and Corpus. You only got 50% of your damage against the infested, so not highly recommended against infested runs. However, inside the Void, it's slightly different. Everything is pretty much corrupted Corpus, so it doesn't get affected against those Ancients. So don't tell anyone I said that. Anyway, so now on top of that, so you know we're running 190% damage, 180% critical damage. I add a shred mod, just one below max, so I got a 25% fire rate, and a 1% puncture. Puncture, of course, is going to help me out even more. Some people may say, yeah, you can use a different type of mod here. I prefer the shred mod. I want that puncture. I realize there's armor ignore, but it's still nice to have the puncture. You can get through things quicker. And of course, a maxed out fast hands reload mod. Since there's only one shot in a clip, you're always reloading, so you got to max that reload speed up as high as you can get. That's about it. It still feels like you're charging the weapon based off of how long it takes to load, but you know, it's much better than what it is when you first start. It's still better than the Lanka, as far as the Lanka is a charge rifle. For me right now, I'm still leveling up my Lanka, so I haven't gotten you guys a video on that one yet. It's alright. I definitely like this Vectis. I used to like the Volcar, but now the Vectis has taken top shot on the sniper category for me. Anyway, so hopefully you guys like this build. Try the build if you can. Let me know what you think. It's the best build I can come up with based on my playstyle. It's definitely a power build as far as critical damage. It's pure and raw at its finest. No, there's no extra elementals in here. I just don't have the room for the elementals, and it's not really needed in this case. So, anyway, like I said, hopefully you enjoy. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed for this and all the other content I bring out. Comments, questions below. I'll gladly answer them as best I can. If you want to see a different build that I haven't put out yet for a frame or for a weapon, leave it in a comment and I will get to it as soon as I can. I still want to try to go through the backlog of some of these earlier weapons and get them out of the way. Which is a little more complicated now because I don't use half of them. Anyway, so this is the build. Serration, Vital Sense, Point Strike, Chamber, Charge Chamber, Hammer Shot, Shred, Fast Hands. Try it, enjoy it. I'll leave you with a little bit of this run, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching.
extraction.